Cam Newton spent 11 seasons as a quarterback in the NFL. He was last on a roster in 2021. He's never officially retired, though. With a net worth of $75 million, Newton answered these rapid-fire money questions posed by Wells Fargo, beginning with, what's the best money advice you've ever received?
If you can't buy it twice, you can't afford it.
Best money habit you've developed?
Every check that comes in doesn't need to be spent.
What is the best financial advice that you'd give to a rookie specifically?
You're 24. This money that you're making has to last you until you're 64.
How did you educate yourself about money?
I educated myself by losing a lot of money.
So now we're going to turn the microphones around and put the spotlight on you guys with some rapid-fire questions about your experience as a financial advisor. Let's start with this. First off, how many years have you been a financial advisor?
This is Nolan. A fun fact for me is I got licensed 1 month after I turned 18 years old. I was still a high school senior. So this year marks 30 years in the industry for me.
After 21 years in the education profession, this is my 23rd year as a financial advisor.
So 50 plus years just at the table right here. What areas of investment planning do you specialize in?
We really specialize in working with folks that are close to or in retirement time, predominantly between the ages of 55 and 70, focused on the area of retirement income planning. We have put together the process. It's called the Independent Income System, which is our methodology. And how we put that together is through what is called the Retirement Team Action Plan, looking at areas of taxes, estate planning, asset protection, and money management for those people that are, focused on transition into retirement.
For a lot of my career, I was basically a stock picker and was developing customized portfolios for investors. And the one missing piece was I was always looking for a process that every client that comes into my side of the business, that I would put them through, and joining the Retirement Guys formula about a year and a quarter ago has really helped me in terms of creating a strategy for all of my clients and a process that I can implement for all of them.
In a couple of words, what is your philosophy when it comes to investment risk, especially as it relates to retirees?
I would say for retirees, you don't have time to make up for mistakes. What you want to do is not have all your money in at-risk investments. You want to have money that's set aside in different buckets that's designed to accomplish different things. I also believe that there's 5 key elements when it comes to selecting stocks in a portfolio. You want to look at companies that are cash rich, low debt, have a high profit margin, companies that have either a competitive advantage and or companies that are needed on a daily basis.
Great believer in the bucket approach, because if you're drawing income currently from a portfolio, it should be coming from a bucket of money that basically has been de-risked. It allows your other buckets to be managed more for the long term of your retirement.
Now, how do you actually go about creating a retirement plan for a family?
We create what is called the Retirement Team Action Plan. So the first part of it is the team means that here at America's Retirement Headquarters, we have the team of professionals to help take care of all of the areas of your finances. And the T also stands for taxes, estate planning, asset protection, and money management. So what we do is we develop a written summary of our observations for clients, telling them where we have identified potential threats they could be facing as they journey through retirement time, as well as where there are opportunities to take it up a notch. We then put that all together in developing a one-page summary called the Independent Income System, which shows them how to avoid the most common threats and take advantage of the opportunities as they get to and through retirement time.
In addition to what Nolan just said, I would say that I look at the investment models that we have here as a way to, the term I would use is cherry pick what is really working well in the market currently. And if nothing's working, can we go to old-fashioned cash money? The answer is yes, we can. So regardless of where the market currently is, we have the right approach to be able to position your portfolio to be able to deliver on what we want that retirement team action plan to provide our client.
And as I mentioned before, you can look at the Retirement Team Action Plan, find out more about it online at ARHQ.com. We've touched on this a few times, but it's always worth reiterating. Do you offer an initial consultation at no cost?
We really do. And I know, Chris, we're coming up on the end of the show here today. So to answer it simply, yes. That first appointment is complimentary. We'd love you to take that next step. Give us a call. Find out a little bit and get to know the ARHQ team. You can, again, go online, get that information, or better yet, take that next step. You've probably been listening for a long time, but I'd love to meet you as one of our listeners, sit down and develop one of the Retirement Team Action Plans for you.
And it's as simple as reaching out to the website, ARHQ.com. You can find out more about the Retirement Team Action Plan, find out more about the actual team behind America's Retirement Headquarters. That's at ARHQ.com, or you can always give a call, 419-794-3030. Just a nice little spotlight there on the guys at America's Retirement Headquarters. Want to thank you so much for joining us this week on the show, as we always do. Really appreciate you taking the time. Hope you have a great week ahead of you. It's the holiday season. Hope you enjoy this kickoff here. Gentlemen, always appreciate the time. And as we wrap up, I do want to leave you with the final word.
Yeah, I would just say, remember when you think retirement, think America's Retirement Headquarters. It's home of the Retirement Guys formula and America's Medicare Associates.